Okay, now we are going to write our app.py. So we are using Flask. Okay, so already I have Flask, so no problem. The first step, you have to import the files. Okay, so from Flask, okay, from Flask, what are the elements you should import? That should be main. Okay, first our main class, which is Flask. This is our main class. Then the request. This request will be used for when our frontend will post the data to our backend. This request will catch that data. Okay, it will be used later, just remember it. And the render template, this is very important, this because this will render what template that should be displayed in your screen when these functions happen. Okay, so we are using these three are the basics. Whenever you are going to use any backend frontend connection in Flask, these three will be compulsory used. Okay, then I just creating app, okay, a variable and a class Flask. Main class Flask will be called, okay, with a constructor name, underscore name. Okay, it's a constructor with the main class I called. Okay, now we are going to start our main process. Okay, so we can start with our decorator. You have to know what is a decorator. Decorator is an endpoint URL. Okay, which means you just remember how to write our decorator. Just at app, what is your these name should be present here. Okay, dot root. Okay, this is a keyword. Okay, root and my endpoint. Initially, when you have a domain and the initial URL should be just a slash. Okay, this is our decorator. Whenever we call our domain slash, then it will open the page you are giving next. Okay, I just keeping, and I'm going to write a function. When the domain name slash will be present, the functions will be called. Okay, this function will be named as whatever name you can name. Okay, I just named it home. Okay, then I'm going to return. When these home functions is called, I have to open the index.html file. Okay, so I returning what should be written, render template. What template should be rendered? Our index file. Okay, index.html. Okay, that's all. Okay, now we have created our basic home page opening template. Okay, this is whatever page you are creating, whatever website creating, this is the basic setup for your home page open. Okay, just we can run this file. Okay, it should be installed with Python and it will be open in our local host. So this is a constructor, so we have to call the function. Okay, so if this is a keyword and the name of our name, it should be the name within the argument. Okay, which is passed as an argument for our main class should be double underscore name double underscore, then equal to double equal to will be given, and again within it it's represented as our main class. So I just using underscore, and finally we have to finish it with the colon. Okay, then we have a line that our app dot run, this main function should be run, which is the name of the app. That main function should be run app. Inside it, debug equal to true. This line is important at not very necessary, but when you are using these lines, you don't want to refresh your page whenever you changes the code. Okay, whenever you changes your code, you have to refresh it and you have to rerun your server. But when you using this line debug equal to true, it will automatically refresh your page. Okay, so this will be given, and now I'm going to run my Python file. It should be okay, this is our localhost server, so I just going to follow the link. Okay, this is how our page. See, here is our slash. Okay, you can check it out with this and enter. Okay, this will be present, so your end URL slash will be your home page. Okay, now just printed our home page. Now I'm going to render the result page. Okay, so I have to use some functionalities, so I am going to just stop our server. Okay, I just stopped it server. Now I'm going to write submit functions. This is the action slash submit. Whenever these URL end URL will be used, endpoint URL will be used, what should happen? Okay, that's I'm going to write. So I'm just adding my decorator app.root. It's my decorator, and I just closing it. And what happen when should that happen? So slash submit will be used. Okay, I just using it, and I going to write a function, whatever name you can give it. So I just going to write a function def. The function should be submit form. Okay, submit form, just I writing submit form. Okay, the function will be closed. Okay, I just enter. Okay, I'm going to write the first code, that this will be slash submit, right? Here we are going to slash submit, the method will be post, so the name and the email will be posted. So I just getting that name using what I just said you, that these request method will be used to get that name. Okay, I just writing the name equal to and I just request dot from where, from our form tag. Okay, from our form tag. So I am from the form, I am getting this data, so I just request dot form, and I'm opening square bracket here. Okay, remember we are going to use, whenever you are getting the data, you have to use square bracket. Okay, I just going to same with the email. Okay, copy, and just I'm going to paste, and here will be email. Okay, I just used email and just copy it, just paste it. Sorry. Okay, now we are getting the data name email here. Okay, now I'm going to write the text that has been going to print in the result.html. Okay, I just naming with responding message, responding. Okay, just I'm going to add a responding. This responding should contain the f. This is also a method to print the data. Okay, in Python we have used, so I just use the Python. So I'm going to print hello and my name. How you are going to printed your data in the JavaScript file similarly, but without the dollar symbol we are going to use. This is also how you are using your JavaScript skills. Okay, this is how you are going to write hello, curly brace open, and within that variable you can use and name, hello name, and your email. So I just writing your email your email, and similarly curly brace open and the email will be printed and has been submitted. Okay, just I am writing a message that is submitted. Okay, and I am going to, okay, that's all. Okay, I am just writing a responding, whatever name you can give. I just given a variable responding, that means, and when the form is submitted, I am going to print the message that hello, the name of the user and the email of the user has been submitted. Okay, this line. So I have to render when these are gotten, and it will be printed in here, sorry, result.html, the data will be printed. Okay, so I am going to render our result.html file with an argument which is responsive. Okay, I just going to pass. So return, what should be written? Render template. Okay, remember the render template name, render template, simple. Okay, just I am going to render the template which is result.html. Result.html is our file. Okay, I just going to render. Okay, and I am going to use comma, and I am going to pass argument which is equal to message. Message is our argument. Okay, just I have passed here. Okay, this is the basically how you are worked in single file, and this will be connected to our backend and how it's work. Okay, I am just passing the argument responding these text here with the message, the name of the message. Okay, so this will render the template result, and argument is passed which is called message. The message will contain the responding values. Okay, so I am going to open the result.html. Let's see now. See how linked we used Jinja 2 template. Okay, this is Jinja 2 template which is used to render our page CSS, and I am used a container and submission result, and this is the message. See, you can use responding to responding. Okay, and this name responding also you can use, but I am used to just I assign the value to message and I used message. Okay, so the value that is in the message will be printed here. This is also a Jinja 2 template. Double curly brace is opened. Okay, so this is Jinja 2 template, and I have used a go back anchor tag. This will take your page back. Normally we use, if we use go back, then it will be looks like index.html. see, this is how normally we write to go back to that file. But when you are using backend connected Flask, you have to use the Jinja template, so you have to write this way. Okay, so URL for home page, you don't write for .html. This home will be our method name, sorry, function name. Okay, home of this function will be called. So this is how you can connect your front end to back end. So whatever functionality that is happened in our single file will be performed using backend. Okay, so just we run again and open our localhost and check whether. Okay, so I'm going to enter my name, and I'm going to enter my email. Okay, just entered my email and I just submitted. Okay, method not allowed. Okay, the method is not allowed for the request. What error does we faced? Okay, so let's just check it out. Okay, here we have error which says method not allowed. Okay, now we have missed something like fetching the data from the method. Okay, so I am used to methods equal to what method does we use here should be in the index file. In the form we have just used post method, so we are going to use methods post. Okay, I just using methods post, and it should be in the capital. okay, and also it should be present inside the single quotes. Okay, remember it. Okay, now we have to rerun it. Okay, let's rerun it using, we can rerun it using python app.py, and also you can go into run and can check, and I'm going to check it in my link. Here we are going to give our name, and let's type our email. Okay, and now we will try submit and see our page is successfully displayed, the display page. Okay, hello survivor, and you can see that slash submit url will be present, whatever method you call, like here slash submit will be used. Okay, so this is our endpoint url. So whatever methods you are using, slash submit will be here. Okay, likewise you can use slash logout, slash login, whatever endpoint you use, and it will call the function below it, it call the submit form. Okay, and now I'm going to remove the slash submit. Okay, and check it out, and this page will, because this is slash, just slash, this is our home page. Okay, so just is printed, and we are going to type submit, and the method not allowed because we doesn't give any value for our home name and email, so it shows these errors. So I just removing, and I'm going to work it on it, and again I'm going to give two values, and at gmail.com, and see hello your account. Okay, so these go back will be used in url home we have used, can check it out, and in the okay, here the render template in text.html and the result.html render template, no, so you can check it out in our result.html, there we have used url for home. Okay, and this is how you can connect our frontend to backend, and how we are using our Flask is a python framework. It's very easy to connect our frontend with the backend, and there is another alternative framework Django, and many backend frameworks like node.js, and we will cover those in the future videos. So thank you for watching, and please subscribe my channel and share it if you think it is useful. Thank you for watching.